make people feel more like themselves, not less. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I need you to subscribe now before I continue, because he doesn't want her to be richer than him. So if she does business that gives her a lot of money, she needs to stop. If she used to be a nurse or a doctor, she will stop and become a devoted wife. He wants to protect her, according to him, protect her. And people around calls it devotion. They call it protection. And some even call it romance. This man is romantic. He cares a lot for his wife. He wants to provide everything. Even if he's suffering, he wants to protect you so that you suffer together. Even if there's no money, he wants you to be under him so that he just wants you to be in his control. But I am here to tell you that is not love. It is control. It's never love. It is control. Control is fear, and marriage will expose the difference. And here's what is wild. The person doing the controlling doesn't see themselves as being controlling. They genuinely believe they are protecting their partners. They believe, I am protecting my wife. I am protecting my home. I'm protecting my husband. Tell them they are being controlling. They will tell you, say, nah, lie. But beneath the control is a terror. A terror of not being enough. A terror that if that partner is fully free, fully aware, they can do better than them. This is the control and this is the fear. You see a man wanting to cage that woman. She used to be outspoken, but he wants her to stop. He wants her to stop. But do you know that your partner may eventually be the ladder to taking you where you least expect? But because of jealousy, because of fear, you don't want people to see your partner as being successful over you. Then you control. You confuse your partner with the word of God and say, the word said you should be under me. Of course, she needs to respect her husband. Of course, a man needs to care and honor his wife. A man needs to care for his wife. What is jealousy about? So the control is not really about the partner, but it's about the controller's own fear of inadequacy. It's not confidence of himself. The fear of, he's a doctor, she's a barrister, she's a military officer. Oh no, I want her to do under my control. So you make her feel, if you don't do this, people will say you're not a devoted wife. If you don't do this, they will say you're not obeying God. So don't ask me. Don't ask me. Just do as I say. So come close. Come. Here is what I want you to sit with. If you remove all the restrictions, all the rules you've put in place, all the conditions, rules and regulations in your house, will your partner still choose you, or will she run away? Or will he run away? If this makes you think, then think twice. That's the real question. Because a relationship that only survives because someone isn't allowed to live or grow, that's not a relationship. That's a hostage situation dressed in a white wedding dress. Hostage situation. Caged. Bondage. Dressed in a white wedding dress with a ring on her fingers. You're not allowed to leave. If you want to leave, they will quote and quote and quote. And they will not allow you to grow. You are really in bondage. That's not a relationship. And that person, your partner, is a control freak. It gives them safety to be who they really are. Makes them do better. Because they have a support pillar, a pillar who supports them. They have a true fire in you as a partner. It makes them do better. It makes them rely on you. It makes them take advice from you. It makes you their cheerleader. When you cheer your partner, she will do better. Even that woman you see as timid, as too quiet, like shy, when you begin to push her, you'll be surprised at what she'll become. You think people don't grow? You think people don't learn new things? Try them. Then you will know women have powers. That's the kind of love worth building. But you can't build this kind of love if you are too afraid to allow your partner to be free. She can't even express herself. So, how can you both build this kind of love? How can you be a backup plan for her? How can you be her strong, like, cheerleader? Allow her to be free. I am not saying you should allow her to be going to nightclubs. I'm not saying you understand what I mean by allowing her. If you are in this category, you know what I mean. Some partners are control freaks. When you have a misunderstanding with your partner, you seize her phones, you lock the doors. You want to be in control. You take away everything she needs because you want everything you say to be yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. So this one is for the person sitting in a relationship smaller than who you are. So help me to share this video. It may bring a conversation someone desperately need to have. You want to talk to someone? Give me that comment. I am here for you. Reality with Anne. Always press it now. Press it again. Make sure you press it. Thank you.